Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. Welcome to What's Happening Downtown Eugene. Tonight we're talking Indie Game Con. You don't know what that is? That's why Ted Brown's here to explain first of all, what is an indie game?
That's a good question. It's not games that come from India. It's actually games that are owned by their creators. So they're the ones who put all the work into it, but they're also the ones who get all the revenue for it.
How big is that industry here in Eugene?
In Eugene, there are probably 30 to 40 individual developers or small teams who are working on games right now. But the important thing to remember is they're working on games that are for a global market. So they could sell 100,000, 200,000 copies and make a serious return on their investment.
And what people don't understand is it can be big business, and you're bringing money into Oregon, not shipping stuff out of Oregon.
Right. This is not lumber. It's not rent. Like I said, it's just the inputs are coffee and electricity, and boom, you get a paycheck. Well, okay, maybe it's not that simple, but pretty close.
And the conference, you're doing this for what purpose? What's the reason for bringing all these people to Eugene for this?
So Indie Game Con is sort of the top event that we have throughout the year because we're trying to create an ecosystem of developers, a community of creators and peers who can work with each other and learn from each other as they try to navigate this new industry.
What I like about that is you're not competing. You're trying to help, and this conference is for people in the community, like kids and young adults, and I guess people my age could come too. If people that think they have an inkling into this business, this is where they're going to learn how to connect with people.
Yes. You know, one of our goals is to make sure that people understand that games can be made by anybody. The tools are out there. It just sometimes takes out a little bit of a push to meet somebody who's made a game and been a success for you to think, I could probably do that too, and then give it a shot. Now, not everybody will succeed, but if they don't even try, then that's where we've messed up. And I think that with LCC having a strong game development program here in Eugene, with our high schools starting to bend more towards a STEM and STEAM education system, we want to make sure that we have that pipeline so that they can graduate from school, go through a program, get a job in the industry, maybe travel the world, maybe come back to Eugene and start a company.
So what do you love about it? About creating games? You do this for a living. What do you love about doing this?
I love the fact that whenever I think of another job, I kind of get a little bit sick. I can't do anything else but this. Like, no other job lets you kind of work with programming and code in 1 minute, work on art and design the next, work with music and sounds the next, and then work on story and fiction, and then marketing and videos. It's just this whole thing. It is. Sorry, I'm getting a little too excited.
No. I see, but you have passion for what you do, and I think that's infectious for people. And you know, and I think it's interesting about this whole Indie Con is that you've got kids out there who would probably be really attracted to this and are going, I don't know what I want to do with my life. And you are actually welcoming them into this ecosystem that you're creating.
Totally. Because, I mean, like, games, this might be a little bit highbrow, but games are a medium, right? They're not just entertainment. Games are a way you interact with the world. And so we have now with virtual reality, with augmented reality, with pushes into education, there are ways that games can transform many parts of our society and how we learn, as well as play. And so I think the more people we have in that who understand those tools, the better our society will be. And again, not trying to be too highbrow, but it's out there. These tools are there. It's amazing and exciting.
How big a deal is this to Eugene?
To Eugene?
Yeah. Why Eugene?
Why Eugene? Well, I moved to Eugene because it's the last utopia on Earth, right? And so I created. Well, it's not fair to say I. It's
we.
Not. It's we. It's not a me thing. There's a small number of people who I work with, because we want to create an ecosystem where we can thrive, and if we can thrive here, other people can thrive too. And the more that we put that message out, the more people that come here, the stronger our community is, the stronger the ecosystem is, everybody wins. It's a virtuous cycle.
So the old model for business was you don't want competitors. Your model is we want people in our industry because you help us. I love that. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's not us versus each other, it's us versus the world. We never want to forget that.
Okay, 30 seconds. Give me details when the conference is, how they can get a hold of you real quick.
Indie Game Con is October 2nd and 3rd. We have an art show October 2nd, and the full expo is October 3rd. You can get a free bus pass at indiegamecon.com, and tickets are $10.
And it's at LCC Downtown Campus, because that's where everything happens in Eugene is downtown.
It's a beautiful space, man. We wouldn't have it anywhere else.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Thanks for doing it. No, I'm learning stuff every day.
Awesome.